Hi guys, I want to talk about something that separates the best from the average when it comes to cold approach. There are certain guys out there that seem to have this extra edge about them or this X factor when it comes to approaching women, and it seems that their results are like far superior compared to everyone else out there. Now, essentially what I am talking about is the concept of vibe, okay? Now, it seems like a very mythical concept, but basically it's something that you feel on someone. These people tend to be extremely grounded. They seem to draw people in, charismatic, all these things. Now, to simply put it, have you ever been out there when you're cold approaching and your mind seems to switch off? The thoughts seem to evaporate and you are extremely relaxed in the environment. Every conversation you go into seems to click. It's like the actions that you take become 100 times easier and you can do no wrong. This is what I'm talking about when you're fully present in the moment and grounded. Now, don't worry, I know this sounds a bit hard to understand, but I'm going to explain to you how to develop this. Now, when it comes to cold approach, as you can see on this chart here, you want to find the balance between challenge and boredom. When something is too hard and you push way too out your comfort zone, you'll have too much anxiety. It'll be too hard and too stressful for you. When you don't push beyond your comfort zone and it's too easy for you, you have something called boredom. It's not challenging for you. But when you have something in the sweet spot, this is called flow state. When it comes to approaching, you've got to find your balance between what is it? Is it that you've never done a direct cold approach before? Have you only asked people for the time and directions? Are you still a beginner? Now it's time to push your boundaries. Have you never approached 2 girls on the street before? Have you never approached 3 girls on the street before? Are you going for hotter girls? All these things could be slightly out your comfort zone, which will help you get into this flow state. But obviously, essentially, you need to be consistent when it comes to approaching. You can't just do this as a one-off every month and then you may get into a flow state, but you want to be consistent with it, going every single week, doing about 20 to 30 approaches. Number 2 is to do any kind of presence building activities in your life. I can give you some examples here: meditation or deep breathing, stuff like yoga. All these things are designed to help you get more present and in the now. It could also be any kind of activity outside of approaching, things that you're really passionate about, whether it is YouTube channel, whether it is skiing or snowboarding. All these things will require you to be focused. And if you find that balance of challenge and boredom and find that sweet spot in the middle, you will get into the flow state. You'll know when you're in the flow state because everything becomes more clearer. You're much more relaxed. Everything from your body language to your eye contact, your voice, it all seems to go up a notch, but you'll just know when you know.